Welcome. Come on in and let's have a virtual advising session. I hope you've brought your transcripts with you. Let's start by going to the Wallace State website. We're going to look at the Programs tab and pull down to Occupational Therapy Assistant. If you notice here, there's a tab for your application, but there's also several other things that are very helpful when planning to apply. Right here is our pathways map. If you notice, this shows all of the prerequisites that you need before you enter our program, and it also shows you what classes you'll take while you're in our program. We also have on here our advising tip sheet. For this purpose, I'm going to use one printed out so we can look at it while we're looking at your transcript. So I'm going to take a peek at this. Okay, it looks like you transferred in more than 12 hours from another college, so you don't have to take the freshman seminar orientation 110. So we're just going to put NA right here. I see you have your English comp and you made an A, good job. You took general psychology, you made an A in there. You took college algebra and made it B. Looks like you still need your anatomy and physiology, so we'll just leave those out for right now. You made an A in Human Growth and Development, Psych 210, and you made a B in your Intro to Humanities. So what we're going to do now is just go and Google a GPA calculator. I've already pulled one up for the sake of this video. And we're going to start plugging in your grades to find out your GPA in your prerequisite classes. So you had that A in English Comp, you had an A in your psychology, B in that algebra, you had a A in the Human Growth and Development, and you had a B in the Humanities. We're gonna, for the sake of this, we're gonna go ahead and just assume that maybe you made a B in one of your anatomies and you made an A in the other one. Now what we're gonna do is go over here and click in the credit hours that they all were. So all of the classes in the prerequisite are a 3-hour class except for the anatomies, which are both 4-hour classes, okay? So your GPA with those grades would be a 3.47, okay? So we're gonna go to a calculator, because I can't do math like that in my head. And we're going to take that 3.47 and we're going to multiply that by 9. Okay, that's 31.23. Now tell me what your ACT score was.
25.
25, okay. So it's 20 is the prerequisite GPA grade. So we're going to add that 25 to the 31.23. And that would be your ranking score, 56.23. Now we never know who's going to apply and what their grades are going to be. So we've listed an average on this advising tip sheet, the average GPA and the average ACT, but there's no guarantee that those are going to be the scores from one year to the other because we don't know who's going to apply. But looks like your 56.23 looks pretty good. The way to increase your scores is obviously by retaking a class or retaking the ACT. We offer a residual ACT here at Wallace State, so you can take it here. It's a little less expensive, and they offer different dates in the ACT testing. But I think other than taking those 2 classes, I think you're getting pretty close to being ready to apply. Now, the other thing you need to make sure to do is get in your observation hours at 2 separate facilities, 24 hours, 12 and 12, and that form is also on our website. So those are the things you kind of need to know from a general advising session. Of course, you can always email us if you have any course substitutions or things you need us to look at. Stay tuned. We're also going to do a video on how to fill in the application process. Thank you.